This trap has restored 1800 rated players and you can learn it under 10 minutes. Today I will show you the deadly Siberian trap in the Sicilian. It looks normal but one mistake and it's game over. Stay till the end. I will show you how to win if they avoid it. So the game starts with 1 e4 followed by c5. Here white play the move d4. You play the move c takes d4 and white play the move c3. You play the move dc3 knight c3. Here black play the move and develops his knight to c6 followed by knight f3. Here black play the move e6 followed by bishop c4 and normal developing moves, right? Queen to c7, castles, knight f6 and queen e2. Here is the trap starts. You play the move knight g4. It's a simple idea here, right? You just attack this pawn, but it is already defended with this knight on f3. So you are removing this knight with the idea of to play knight to d4 in the future or in the next move, right? You can play knight d4 or knight to e5 to remove this defender, right? So if some other moves like a3, you are going to play the move knight to e5 or knight to d4. Two moves are simple, right? So if you play knight to e5, then you are blocking this diagonal, right? So you cannot play knight to e5. So you play the move knight to d4. So if he takes this knight and you are going to checkmate the king, right? So it's uncheck. If he plays some other moves like bishop development or rook, so it does not matter. You are going to play the knight to d4, right? So this is a simple idea. So here white play the move h3, which is a mistake, right? I told you. And here black play the move knight d4, which is a brilliant move because it does not just attacks this knight, it does attracts the queen on e2, right? You cannot move this queen like this because I will take this knight, right? Then I will play the move queen to h2 checkmate. So here white does not have any idea, so he need to take this knight on h4. Here white has a simple idea, right? He need to take the knight on g4 and I will play the move knight on e2. So the queen is gone. So here king h1 can be played or bishop to e2 is played. The white queen is lost. This is a simple trap which you need to learn and you need to play in the tournament to earn the rating before. So this is a deadly trap. So use it in your tournaments and gain ratings. So many players can fall for this. Even 1800s can fall for this trap. So let's see an example game how the game goes, right? So this is an example game which was played by Alexander Kotov. So this is an example game which was played by Alexander. So let's see how the game goes. It's an example game which was played by Alexander and here white set up the trap and make the black to fall for it. So let's see how the game goes. Here white start the game with 1 d4 followed by knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5 followed by knight c3 and c5. It's the queen dab, it's the queen's gambit decline 3 knight variation, right? It's a semi-terrace defense. So here white play the move e3 followed by knight c6 and a3. So here black play the move bishop e7. These are the normal developing moves, right? So here white play the move d takes c5, bishop takes c5 followed by b4. He attacks this bishop on c5, right? So he asks the question that this bishop need to go back to e7 or b6, right? So let's see where the bishop goes. Here the bishop goes to b6, right? So white play the move bishop b2, normal developing move, castles, bishop e2 followed by d takes c4, bishop takes c4 followed by queen e7. So here rook to d8 is going to be played in the next move to attack this queen on d1, right? So it's the idea to move the queen from the diagonal. So here white play the move castles followed by a6. Here white play the move queen to c2 attacking this pawn on h7, right? It's a setup, right? So it's an that Siberian setup which attacks the king side, right? So these two diagonals are controlled by these two pieces and this diagonal is also controlled by this bishop on c4. So black play the move bishop c7. He also keep an eye on this h2 pawn, right? So here white play the move knight g5. It's going to attack the pawn on h7, right? So I have told you that this knight will attack here and this knight is going to go to d5, right? This is the trap and the ideology behind this trap. So you need to understand the trap, right? These two knights are the important knights which coordinate together to win the game. So here black play the move which is a blunder. Bishop takes h2 check, king h1 was played and h6. So here the trap goes, right? So now if you see, you can play knight to d5 but he will take with this pawn. What you are going to do? So let's see. Here white play the move knight d5 which is a brilliant move and the trap behind it was simply unclear, right? Black play the move he takes d5 followed by, it's the brilliant move here, right? So this knight on f6 is just taken with this bishop and the next move is going to be mate on h7. So here black play the move to stop this mate and he play the move bishop f5 followed by white play the move queen takes f5. He's going to mate on h7. So he will play the move g6, right? So if you see that it's simple, clear, right? So if you take this queen, then he will take your queen, right? So you can take it back, right? You will take this bishop, or this bishop is hanging, this knight is hanging, right? So you simply he takes this, and you can take this, right? So he will take this, and he will take this. So it's a rook down. So there are so many possibilities here. White can win, but let's see what white plays here. He play the move queen takes g6, because there is a pin here, right? If he take this, he's going to play the move bishop takes d5, followed by rook f7. He plays the move bishop takes e7, h takes g5, followed by king takes h2, knight takes e7, bishop takes f7, and it's going to be simply winning, right? King takes f7, right? So he's going to have a clear exchange for this knight and the rook, right? So this rook is an advanced piece, right? So it can win the game. So he also has the pawn majority, right? There are 4 pawns, and here white has the extra pawn. So if you like this video, subscribe to Checkmate City.